Hey, Lee Robinson here at American Sentinel K9. Just had a long conversation with a guy that we were talking about tactics in this. My selection process is based off of two criteria, performance and pedigree. And the reason why I say pedigree is because I want to see if the littermates and the parents and the siblings and the grandparents, etc. also have the same performance. I'm looking in the pedigree to see if there's a consistency of performance within that pedigree. Does the individual perform, and do the individuals in the pedigree perform? Because that shows a dominance of the traits and also a high frequency of those traits. And this is important when you're breeding. Now, with that said, we also talked a little bit about tactics. He's witnessed a conversation that I had on one of the groups about tactics and how breeding dogs and training dogs to have good tactical approach results in a superior tactical animal. Now, I need to clarify, there's two different types of tactics as well. So mental tactics have to do with the mindset, and physical tactics have to do with the skill set. Now, while the training world in sports addresses the skill set and tactics component of dog training, sports do not address the mental tactics in terms of reality for personal protection. So what do I mean by that? You might think, well, sports do measure the mental aspect because they're looking for the dog's willingness to remain engaged. And while that's true, they don't assess the willingness to play without following the rules. See, in sports there are always rules. There's a lot of dogs that go through the motions physically that never went through the motions mentally. I'm not going to fight his fight. I want to fight my fight. And my fight is going to be win. Period. Because do what you got to do to win. So you have to be willing to say, look, if we are in a situation that's without rule of law, and that's what protection is about, because a criminal does not follow the rule of law. So if you're in a situation where there is no rule of law and you want to come out okay, you have to be willing to do what you have to do to win. And this is what a protection dog has to be. So it has to do with the tactics of the mind. Even though training and conditioning matter extensively, they matter in the aspect of developing the mindset, not necessarily in the aspect of developing the physical attributes that have to do with skill set. The mindset needs to be center mass, direct engagement. If there's any regrets, we'll deal with that tomorrow, because right now I'm coming to. And then it's the handler's job to stop the dog when the opposition is no longer a threat. Okay? You just want to stop the threat. But sometimes a person with a gun can kill you after they're dead. This is something that I love the Thunder Ranch video. He says a person with a gun can kill you after you killed them, because you can shoot them in the chest and they can be guaranteed to die in 10 or 15 seconds. But if they have a gun, they can still shoot you. The dog needs to have that same mindset of engage, stop this person, whatever you do, what you got to do to win. And then the handler does what they have to do to stop the dog when the threat is no longer a threat. So it's all about the mind. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope you learned something. You know, if you want to do sports to learn skills, that's great. But most importantly, always make sure that your dog's mind is willing to win. Y'all have a blessed day.